because I've been thinking about it a lot for the Golden Road, I'd choose to go to Nalanda, to the great ancient university, and see when India was the absolute centre of world learning, the NASA, the Oxbridge, the Ivy League of the world.
Hi, I'm Sudeepta on Red FM Bookmarked, and I have William with me. So tell us something about your latest book.
The Golden Road is about how India was the centre of the world at the classical period. We've always been brought up with the idea of the Silk Road, which I think was very China-centric, the idea that silk was a Chinese product and it was the main highway where which ideas like gunpowder and so on went to the West. But I think we've underestimated the influence of India, and I try and show that three big Indian ideas. First of all, the spread of Buddhism, then the spread of Sanskrit and Hinduism, and then finally the spread of Indian science and mathematics. These are India's enormous contribution to the world. Most importantly, zero, without which you wouldn't have algorithms, you wouldn't have binary, you wouldn't have algebra, higher mathematics. The whole door to it opens once you've got zero, and it's India's great contribution to the world. That and the Indian number system, 9 Indian numbers plus 0, you can express any number up to infinity.
So you're a historian. If you were to go back to history and live in one of the eras, which era would you choose?
At the moment, because I've been thinking about it a lot for the Golden Road, I'd choose to go to Nalanda, to the great ancient university, and see when India was the absolute centre of world learning, the NASA, the Oxbridge, the Ivy League of the world.
So you have also co-founded Jaipur Literature Festival?
Correct.
So if I mean, obviously that's your baby, but if you were to choose Jaipur Literature Festival and KLF or any other literature festival, the difference that you have found here, because I spoke to a lot of people, they said KLF is more very local. You know, you get to find a very local connect over here compared to other literature festivals.
Well, the big thing is the beach. Fantastic to be on a beach. I arrived last night after a long flight and I was feeling sort of pissed off and hot. Arrived here and, you know, you're on the beach. What more could you want? The sun was coming down, this great orange orb into the ocean, seabirds, fresh sea breezes. And then the other great thing you have here is Paragon, the best restaurant in South India in my view. And today, I'm very ashamed to say, I spent 2 hours having an epic Malu seafood feast. And I recommend anyone that wants to loves their prawns or their mussels or coconutty masala to try Paragon.
So it's beach, books, and a lot of food for you here at KLF.
That pretty well covers most bases for me.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. It was lovely having a conversation.
Thank you.